Okay. Yeah, you can see me. Okay. Hello, everyone. How are you? Yeah, sorry about that. My got a heating lamp in the background. And, well, it's sort of crazy, but anyways. Like I promised earlier, before I talk about bed bugs, serial killers, and urban myths, one of those three. Yes, it's supposed to be a comedy show, but sometimes people just like get down, dangerous and dirty, with the facts and the legends and the things that go about. Alright, first things first, urban myths and legends that I've kind of found interesting over the course of the years I've surfed the net since I found out about it. And, well, okay, first things first, the ever-popular Slender Man guy. Supposedly a creation back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, something, 90s? Anyways, I don't know the exact year, I'm kind of tired. Supposedly a creation back from some kids. A horror film. Well, not film, a game, a contest, you'd say, of a site called Creepypasta. If you've ever been there, you know what I'm talking about. Kind of crazy at that moment as well. Different urban myths and legends on there as well. People exaggerated or stuff. Supposedly, if you see Slender Man, you're gonna die. Supposedly he's about, I wouldn't know, 10, 12 feet tall. No face, wears a bowling hat and a suit and tie, kind of like an English butler. Now, you all know how the English butler ends up, right? Dead. No, you end up dead. Apparently he stalks his victims. This to me is sort of like, oh, yeah, earn this, yeah. I don't know, you know how you like, oh, that's right, Scared Zones, ignore me. Okay, you guys know how, like, Sasquatch and Abominable Snowman are the same, but different. Okay, think of the Slender Man and this other creature called the Crawler is. Now, the Crawler supposedly crawls around. Three-longed talons, kind of like rakes. Maybe he's called a raker. I'm not sure. Anyways, he's been seen up in New York. Unlike the Slender Man, has only been seen in certain parts of America. In England. You get killed or there's signs of death, okay? Supposedly Slenderman stalks you until he gets close enough and he will like kill you and bring you to like to another dimension or something. Supposedly photographs and pictured and stuff like that. If you actually look at one 1954 picture back on the Creepypasta website, you will see him in the background amidst a family picnic out in the woods, and you can see him off in the distance. He's standing pretty tall, so this guy is, maybe the picture was taken about then, 20 feet tall. So you're thinking a tall white guy with no sense of humor and likes to kill people. Well, get this is how he kills his victims. He will capture his victim and will bag up their insides in plastic baggies and leave the corpse hanging on a tree. Pretty freaky, right? Now get this. The Crawler, he kills his victims with his big long raking stuff. He's white as well. Bloody eye sockets. I think people have reported razor sharp teeth. Other than that, apparently he will kill his victims and will leave them lying on the floor, face down, face up, face down, face up, face up. Like I said, my brain's going at like a million gazillion miles per hour. Oh, joy of my brain. Okay, so I've talked about two: the Slender Man and Crawler, the Rake, something. Okay, two, something that's recently caught my attention: the Legend of the Piggy Man. Apparently, as urban legend goes, if you go into your bathroom mirror, turn off the lights, and say, "Here, piggy, piggy, piggy," the butcher will appear in your shower stall and skin you, butcher you, and hang you upside down in your bathtub. Just like a pig. Pretty freaky, right? Yeah. Kids, don't do that at home. It kind of scares your parents. Especially if you're tied upside down and, you know, you kind of look like a piggy. Probably do that in the bathroom tonight. I'm just kidding. Okay, another urban myth. Bloody Mary. Apparently she is the apparition of a girl who is either murdered or will eventually kill you. So, yay! Not good. No, I don't care. Okay, fourth thing I wanted to bring up on this as we keep the ball rolling. So, we have the Slender Man, we have the Crawler, we have Bloody Mary. Now, apparently Bloody Mary will kill you if you say her name. If you say her name in the mirror. It has to be the bathroom mirror, lights off, and you have to say it 10 times. Other legends go 5, sometimes even 20 times. But I'm sticking with 10 as it is the most consistent of the urban legends. Now, you say her name 10 times, and then turn on a light, she will appear behind you, and you will die. Eee. This one's also one's originated from America. One that I found has recently, well, not recently, but I found recently, originated in Japan. Is this really bald fat guy who will go around and murder you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. No, that's Pedo Bear. Some sick apparition who pedos children. Yeah. Whoever came up with that one was kind of weird. Mostly, some of these people who come up with urban myths are kind of weird, but you have to think, if people are coming up with this, where did it originate originally? Well, you have to think we had a flush of immigrations since from England since British colonial war back in 1776. When we fought British, hello people, history, get it right. Apparently during that during that war, people began to see stuff that weren't explainable. You know, you've kind of heard of Mothman, not the Demo Devil, the New Jersey Devil, stuff like that. Places that the Native Americans believed spirits existed in that area. Now, if you look at the legends from America, you go back in time, you will find that about 90% originate from Native American lore in that region. We're going to take Wendigo Man as an example. Wendigo Man is apparently a blood-sucking parasite or zombie that can appear paper thin and stand up to 20 feet tall. Can I remind somebody of something? Apparently he's also seen in Wyoming, up in the border of Canada and Wyoming of the United States area. Apparently apparently they're only interested in blood and will feast on the blood of their victims when they catch them. Apparently Wendigos are also mythological beings that if you were to capture one, he will grant you the ability to become one if you actually wanted to, or you could just die. Your choice, but it's just an example. Another popular belief for cryptozoologists is Bigfoot, Sasquatch, if you want to go with that one. Are they ever trouble? Ape Man. Ooh, the missing link. Yeah, screw you, evolutionists. Apparently, Bigfoot has been associated with UFO spottings in the area. Now, I'm not quite sure that a big, giant, hairy ape will go down in a spaceship and terrorize people on the planet Earth just for kicks. But if I had a spaceship and I was a big giant furry guy, I would do it too. I mean, I would just beam down and scare people for kicks, man. I mean, if you looked at the supposedly real footage of people on Hollywood, it's bullshit, pure and utter bull. Otherwise, some of the real stuff that's out there, that's 100% authenticated. People, apparently, it is a giant ape, but we don't know what species or kind it is. Thank you, Theodore Roosevelt, for coming up with this when you were in presidency. We love you. Oh, this is going to be a kind of long episode. 10 minutes. Just a bunch of rambling. How do you like that? I just ramble. And yeah, watch me. Ooh, yeah. You know you like that. You know you like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You like that. Oh, oh, oh. You like that. Oh, oh, oh. You like that. Oh, oh, oh. You like that. Okay. Another popular leaf is the Delaware Demon. No, not Delaware Demon, but but it's based in Delaware. It's presently a creature. Skin is white. They have no mouth or nose. Really big black eyes. Really big head. You know, size of watermelon. Kind of upside downish. Has 3 raked claws, talons. Because for that's keep coming pop out, huh? Come on, people! Don't tell me there's not a coincidence out there. That's all accident and stuff. Bull. Total bull again. Anyways, like I was telling before, this is all from Native American lore. I did not make this up. If you look, you'll find this placed in different places of Native American aspects of life. I mean, seriously, people, they were there before us. Well, for us immigrants and other places. Yeah, I may be white, but dude, I do my homework. We screwed up royally. Not all of us. People before us, our ancestors, our great ancestors. Some of them screwed up royally. Especially in my line of work. Apparently I'm the only crazy one in my family. Well, that's not actually true. My mom's great grandmother, she started going psychotic. She wouldn't recognize her own son. So they got her institutionalized, you know, one of those crazy homes, asylums. Anyways, whenever my mom went to visit her, she would ask my mom if she saw the tiny people moving around the dishes in the cupboards and stuff. And my mom would just say, "Sure, Grandma," so as not to offend her grandmother. Get this, I found something based on that psychologists can't seem to figure out, you know. Crazy people, you know. Anyways, the tiny people theory, that's subsequently based on people living underground because of the great pressure underneath it. You heard of Middle Earth, the journey to the center of the Earth, you know, some of those pop up in your head. Anyways, that's where the small people come from, and they come up to mess with you. Another aspect of that could be the gnomes, who steal your left sock when you're not looking in the dryer. I've had that happen a couple of times. I've never caught this particular gnome, but you know, they're gnomes, man. They play games. Also, another aspect that I found has a ring of truth is the Grimm brothers that came up with the fairy tale stories that we tell our children. Well, that were told as children. Anyone ever remember Jack and Jill? Fell down a hill. They broke their crowns. Had their heads literally cracked open. Humpty Dumpty fell off a wall. All the king's men and all the king's horses never could put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Think about it. A guy or a giant egg falling off a wall and... I mean, just if you just think about it, we've told ourselves stories for generations, not thinking about this until we actually think about it. Songs like Rockabye Baby, up in a treetop. Really? You're going to put a cradle up in a treetop? And if the cradle falls, I'll catch you? Okay, first of all, why is the baby up in a tree? Second, why isn't it a cradle? And third, why are you singing about it? I mean, seriously. Little Red Riding Hood, if you actually think about it, It's about a girl going into the woods and practically getting followed by a wolf and then coming home and getting eaten by that wolf. Anyone ever think about Beauty and the Beast? Any of that think? I mean, Disney people, if you look at Disney's, some of the films that they've made, they've kind of messed up on that too. But then again, it was made by Walt Disney, and apparently he wasn't entirely there. I mean, seriously? Deer in the forest? Mickey a Mouse, who originally was Mortimer Mouse. All the old folks who've actually done their homework would know about Mortimer Mouse before he became Mickey Mouse. Sailboat, Steamboat Willie? Anyone? Yeesh. 15 minutes, wow. Anyways, get this. Apparently, there are cartoons out there of lost episodes, you know, ones I'm talking about, that are on YouTube. One is SpongeBob, Squidward, coming really as his eyes starts bleeding, screeching noises from that. Another one from Mickey just walking down the sidewalk, buildings changing in the background. Towards the end of it's either 10 or 15 minutes, it starts getting all weirded out and cracked up. Apparently also there's one of The Simpsons where Bart dies, and there's also like gravestones of all the characters on there. It's like, you know, looks kind of lifelike. People, this isn't our imagination. We come up with this stuff with a reason. The reason being, guess what? There are fallen angels who've become demons and are planting suggestions and thoughts into our heads. Now, I know this sounding like a bunch of crackpot theories and stuff, but I'm telling you, if you let that garden gnome take your left sock, you'll start looking for answers as well. Trust me, you need that left sock. Your left foot gets cold a lot easy. Ugh. So take my left sock. Yes, I'm talking to you. Gnome. Bad gnome. Bad garden gnome. Okay. All the races we've come up with. Orcs, elves, minotaurs. Anyone remember the Minotaur from Homer's Odyssey? I mean, dude. Whoever put a half man, half beast bull creature in a labyrinth and throw people in there so they get killed by it, not cool. But apparently he was killed, but you know how legend goes. Also American lore. Goat Man apparently likes to scare the crap out of lovers and people on train tracks. It's down on one end while the train comes on the other, so the guy has to choose which way I'm gonna go. So if you go down, there's like 100-foot fall in a river full of rocks. You go one end, you get killed by a train. You go the other end, you get killed by an axe-wielding goat guy who probably bleats every word he says. I'm going to kill you with a giant axe. I mean, seriously, if you saw that at night, you'd probably get kind of scared as well. Also based on theory, well, not theory, evidence proven. Jesus did, remember Jesus casting out that legion of that guy who was like living in the tombs of the dead and chains couldn't hold him and got casting pigs? Well, get this. There was a werewolf sighting back in 1955 of Wisconsin. I forgot which graveyard it was. But it was a werewolf sighting. You remember werewolves? Ooh, I'll probably get into that next show. Yeah. Werewolf sightings. Get this. When the guard or officer asked the name of the creature, gave its name as Legion. Anyone get the two related instances? So, what I'm saying is, I'm not crazy, but I'm doing a whole lot of research, which I probably shouldn't be doing because it kind of really messes with me and I probably won't sleep tonight well. I need another cupcake. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways. People. There's darkness for a reason. There's light for a reason. You gotta choose which side you're gonna be on. So if I was to choose the darkness with all the weird, crazy crap and stuff that you probably don't want to be with, or with a wonderful, loving God who knows how to get rid of all the crazy demon stuff and stuff that loves to scare the Jesus out of you. There's no middle ground. Yes, I know there's gray witches, there's gray wizards. There's also black wizards, mages, stuff like that. Magicians, I'll probably get into that next time, and I'll probably do more of my homework. Anyways, yeah, there's a few people here at the mission that know what I'm talking about. I'm not the only guy, but I've gotten more into than just UFOs and aliens, man. I've gone after the deep stuff. The stuff that scared us as little kids since we were little. I mean, just think about it. Ever actually read Jack and the Beanstalk? Remember what that giant says? Fee, fi, fo, thumb, I smell the blood of an Englishman. I mean, dude, he ate guys who crawled up his beanstalk to get his golden goose. Talk about crazy and sadistic. They were told this as kids. Jeez. Yeah, so next time you think about something, look it up. See if it has a ring of truth to it. Also, you can email me. I have an email address that you can use. It's strayhound2@gmail.com. It's all lowercase. Strayhound, it's all lowercase. 2, regular number 2, @gmail.com. Also lowercase. So, do that. Email me. Leave me comments. I love to hear from people who think I'm crazy or believe some of the stuff I do. I mean, who knows? I mean, I might actually find you and we might actually do a show together. Wouldn't that be cool? Real real crazy guy who likes to eat cupcakes at night so he doesn't have to sleep. Alright. This is Justin Thomas signing off of Death's Door number 19. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend, or stuff until I record next. Night.